What do you call Katana when she forgets where she left her blade?
Don't know.
Yeah,
A sword loser.
Ah.
Nice.
Welcome to the greatest DC comic show on YouTube. You found Fanboys Live and the Retro Review, and we're so excited that you're here tonight for another show. Welcome to the month of March. Of course, with me is the Royal of Foils, Mr. Signature King. How are you?
I am, well, it was a nice warm day here in central Pennsylvania.
Very nice. Silver Hair Bronze Age Babe, you're checking in with us. How are you doing tonight?
I am fantastic. Thank you very much. It was sunshine all day today here in beautiful Michigan, and so that elevates one's mood.
Yes. We had a nice day today. I was around some comic books, so that always puts me in a better spot. Have you guys been hunting or browsing or shopping any? Did anyone buy anything that has a diorama on the back this past week?
Pick me, because
somehow,
I did.
Somehow I had a feeling you did.
Do you want to see it?
Let's see it.
So here it is. It's the facsimile of The Secret Origins of Supervillains that came out probably around 1975 or something. And look what's on the back.
Oh, boy.
Oh, I know. I'm so excited. And so I may have to make a video, my first video of actual making a diorama for 2026. And
you should do a live stream. Do it live.
No, people don't like the sight of blood. You know what? So at least I can clean it off. So
how many dioramas do you have completed now?
I think 6. This might be my 7th.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I know. So, and we are in the process of renovating the bathroom in our basement, which means that's where the comic room is. And so everything's very dusty and just a kerfuffle. And I'm going to take the opportunity to clean it up, but also to reorganize a little bit. And I'm really stumped on how best to showcase the dioramas down there. But, you know, I'm working on it. So
very nice. Very nice. Well, tonight's Fanboys Live and the Retro Review is gonna have some familiar tones to it, but it's gonna be a lot different too at the same time. To celebrate National Women's History Month, we are going to, talk about the news like we normally do. We're just going to do one really brief retro review tonight that's brought to you by the Signature King. And then we're really going to do an extended book show where we're going to talk about the female characters in our collection. Of course, DC will be heavily represented, but this time I've opened it up. If someone wanted to show more than DC that falls in that category, they can. So that's what we're going to do tonight, and we have special guests to help us out, starting out with returning to Fanboys Live and the Retro Review, Miss Candis Barbosa.
Hey!
How are you?
Great. I'm so excited to be here again.
Yes, it's great to have you back. So thank you for coming on.
she came back, you guys. She came back.
She came back.
Oh my God.
We always worry, you get that first one in and then you're like, I'm going to ask him again. We'll see what happens.
Oh, no, it was so much fun last time. And I love being able to hang with everyone besides in X-Men with chat. So
sure. Yeah. You got a different crowd, a different feel.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And another thing that makes the show extra special is usually we just kind of have one guest. Not tonight. Because, what an extra guest we have. Lady Fantastic. How are you? Hi, how are you?
Oh man, I got some bad news, guys.
Uh-oh.
Wait a minute. That's the wrong company.
All right, thanks for coming.
Yeah.
I got some propaganda that you might not be happy with.
Uh-oh.
I did my best. I made the majority. I made 4 out of 5 DCs. I did 4 out of 5.
That's
showing at least one Marvel.
Perfect.
Then you did great.
No worries.
Yeah, awesome. So thank you both for being here tonight. Thank you if you're watching on the Rewind, and let's thank some folks that have decided to join us in this live chat tonight. Let me say, I usually, not no offense to anyone else, but this is going to be a damn good show tonight. So you guys have really made a good choice to be here. Starting out with Ruby G, White Tiger, Cool, Calm, Collected, Muabunga to you. And then it says Luxinda, but I know who that is. That's
That
Luxinda
is-
Swirl.
That is my friend Luxinda Swirl, who has had a very rough day today, and so I want to thank her personally for showing up. And
Cup Girl.
Thank you.
yeah, you get the award. Thank you.
Is that her superhero name, Cup Girl?
Well, I guess it is now.
That could go so many ways.
Yeah, it kind of could. So
He means this.
Yes, of course. Makes the most wonderful
Makes the
tumblers.
most wonderful
I like that
tumblers.
one.
yeah, that is
really
a good
nice.
one.
Yeah,
like
you
that.
know,
That
I
teal. That is a
specially
nice color.
ordered it, and I told her, like, I had a comic book cover, a Lois Lane cover that had very similar. In fact, wait, here it is now. I said, can you give me a cup or a tumbler that uses this color palette? And look what she came up with.
Wow, that's great.
Perfect.
Right?
You guys
Love
should
it.
start a series on your YouTube channel called Cups and Comics.
Yes. Love that.
Okay. All right.
You talk about a comic book and the cover, and she has to create a cup
Oh,
inspired by
that
it.
would be funny. Oh my
And then
god.
you guys, give it away or something. In the chat.
That's a great idea, Tony.
That's
Okay.
awesome.
Yeah.
All right.
I only want 5% of the proceeds.
Not a problem. Not
That's
a problem.
generous.
We have the art of Alan Shell here. Alan's been doing a lot more drawing too, I see on some of his socials. So that's always awesome to see. Great guy.
I like that Phantom avatar.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So James is here, Warlord, 2002 Warlord. Hope that you're doing awesome. We want to say hi to Super Russ 9000.
Hey, Russ.
Hey, Russ, hope you're doing great and have had a good weekend.
Hey, Russ.
Oh, that's my
Yeah,
mom.
we got. This is your mom?
Yeah, Pat.
Oh, hi, mom.
Hi, Pat.
We love your daughter. We think she's awesome.
Yes. We love Candace's mom. I love brownies. Cookies, chocolate chips are my favorite. We can talk after the show. You can do an A-OK.
Okay.
Get
awesome.
Candace's mom's people to get in touch with your people.
Yeah, right. You can talk with my agent, aka my daughter.
Yep.
Oh, God.
John's Comics with Friends realizes what a great panel we have with us tonight because it is the truth. Oh, and Mom's saying hi.
Hi, Candy.
Yeah.
She doesn't talk like that, y'all.
No, definitely not.
Old Wolf 65 Wolfie has popped in.
Hey,
He likes our lineup tonight too.
my dead man fan.
Yes, Dead Man for
Yep.
sure.
Yeah,
Doing-
yeah. You guys do. Well, he loves it, and you're a Neil gal.
Well, I sent him an AOK last year of some Neil Adams Dead Man stuff, and I watched his and we had never communicated before. I just said to Ryan, "Hey, do you know where he lives?" And so
He's a mess.
So
mess.
I sent him some stuff in his video opening up. He's like, "I don't know her. I don't even know her."
Isn't that the great thing about AOKs? though?
That's the thing.
Now you gotta get
Now
people
you
Who's
know
this
me.
again?
when they least expect it. It's like guerrilla warfare, but with love.
But
And he did love it. He's confirmed.
Guerrilla
So,
love fair.
Yeah. Lady Fantastic doing double duty, being on the panel and in the chat. We got Kenneth Bird stopping by. I like to call Kenneth our bird watcher. So he's watching us. So oh, no swearing tonight because Mom's in
Oh my God, it's
watching
fine.
the show. So then we say hello to Olivia Miller. We're doing well, and we're glad that you're here tonight too. So thank you all so much for stopping in. So when it comes to news, the biggest news probably involves DC Comics, and Netflix is not going to get DC Comics because Paramount Skydance is reportedly willing to pay $110 billion for Warner Brothers.
yeah, okay. Goodbye, James Gunn. Is
No,
my
actually.
thought.
No, they put out a statement. He's safe.
Oh,
He's
really?
safe.
Oh,
And Peter Safran are safe. They said they how they put it, DC Comics, movies and TV are safe. They're going to continue. I mean, I'm sure this could change next year, but I'm sure they had to say something because everyone's going to bombard them with questions. So
Yeah.
they put something out right away. James Gunn, Peter Safran, safe.
I will take it. We'll take it.
Well,
Can you imagine
I mean,
if they came in and immediately said, "Bye, James Gunn," after one movie? Yeah, reset the universe. New Superman.
Right.
well, let's face it. I mean, DC Comics is not their priority or their number one goal in getting a hold of this property. This is very far down the list of their priorities on what to deal with. So
not even noticeable, probably.
Yes, you're right. I agree with you. So
minutiae in comparison.
Yeah,
to some things.
So that's probably the biggest news of all. In some other news, a comic book. Are you guys familiar with a DC Vertigo title called End of Life?
What? Yeah.
Yeah. No. #1 is getting a second printing.
Gosh. Really?
Yeah, it is. So I thought that was pretty awesome. You know, a lot of books don't get a second printing.
Would have never called that.
Yeah. So do you want to educate us on essentially what that book is about? Isn't it about like a man-child assassin?
Sounds good.
Well, I didn't get a copy, but I saw it.
Okay. You know what I'm talking about. That's what I believe
exactly
it's about.
what you're talking about because I saw several copies at my LCS still, which is why I was kind of shocked.
Yeah. That would be shocking because if it's getting second printing, you would assume that it's selling out.
Right.
Yeah. So we talked last week about JLA Avengers are getting facsimiles of all 4 issues, 2 published by Marvel, 2 published by DC. We now have the breakdown of, we knew May 27th is when issue #1 will be out. We now know issue 2 publishes on June 24th, issue 3 on July 22nd, and issue 4 on August 26th.
That's JLA versus Avengers?
Yeah, the old George Perez one.
I know.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So good.
Yeah. So,
I owned that. When I was a kid, I had all 4, you know.
Is that something you guys think you'll pick up the facsimile of? I know Tony won't because he's not a big facsimile. No. I will, yeah.
No, I definitely will because I don't have any of those.
I think you'll enjoy that.
I obviously need to. I know enough about the Avengers to be dangerous, and who knows? Maybe it'll turn me into more of a Justice League fan.
Iron Man.
Yeah. So for me, that's kind of like the big highlights or the big news. Tony, did you have anything that you wanted to share news-wise?
No. The big Paramount thing was obviously huge, so it took over all news comic related this week.
Yeah. Okay. So like I said, tonight we're just kind of doing something a little bit different. We're kind of rushing through a little bit what we normally do. We're doing one retro review, which we're up next to, and then we're really going to spend an extended portion on the book show spotlighting Women's History Month, which kicked off today. So Signature King, I believe I gave you 2 options, didn't I? For, I said pick a story, either this character or this character. I'm very curious because you didn't tell me which one you picked. So which one did you pick?
I'm confused as to your confusion. I don't know why.
Welcome to the show, you guys.
Option A or B. I don't know why I would ever take B and feed the trolls. So
do you want to tell them what option B was? Or
option
what both
B
options
was,
were?
Option A was a Mary Marvel one, which I took. Obviously,
I like
big Shazam person. Or a Harley Quinn story, which I am not a big Harley Quinn fan. So, I made this ezy. So,
okay. Well, Tony, what story did you pick for us?
I picked Captain Marvel Adventures number 18 from 1948.
Okay. Wow, the Wayback Machine.
Went almost as old as I am. I'm just kidding. And this is Mary Marvel's first appearance in comics as when she gets her powers.
Okay. Cool.
And I skipped a page in the beginning on purpose because I feel like it gave away what I wanted to talk about at the end.
Okay.
So
take it away.
It starts off with Billy is at a contest at school. He's doing like a radio, like over the announcement kind of trivia. And he gets interrupted by the news that he has a secret twin sister. So he runs over to the nurse that raised him to confront her and say, "Hey, is this true? Do I have a secret twin sister?" And she said, "Absolutely you do. Her name is Mary, but I don't know how much about her because you guys were separated at birth. real Star Wars stuff here. They
Yeah,
were twins separated at birth.
I'm feeling that.
But this was pre-Star Wars, so maybe George Lucas ripped off Shazam. I don't know.
What?
I was thinking the same thing.
Co-opting of pop culture by other pop culture?
Yeah.
Never.
So one was raised by their mom, the other raised by their dad, and then both parents died. So
of course,
by reading that, that means mom and dad at birth were alive, and they agreed, you take one, I'll take one. We'll separate.
That's just weird.
Wholesome.
They'll never know about each other.
Never know.
But, Shazam is, I guess in this more reason, Shazam is Captain Marvel. With the news, he's very confused. He goes back to school. He's finishing up the trivia. And he's saying, bad his classmates. And Mary Bloomfield is in his class. And he says, see you later, Mary. As Mary's leaving the school, she gets kidnapped by some goons. And him and Freddie go to help Mary. They're going to free her. They get there, and they're beating up the bad guys. And they freed Mary. And here's the part where it gets really weird. Mary says, hey, Billy, I have something to tell you. My name isn't Mary Bloomfield. It's Mary Batson. So I was like, wait a minute. Mary knew this whole time and she didn't say anything? Why would she do that? She's a jerk. She knew, not only did she knew that Billy was her brother,
Maybe the nurse
but they were in the same class this entire time.
Well, now you're just being mean.
What?
Yeah, now she's mean. I'd be mad. But anyway, and Billy's happy that they found each other. They have their first, hug as siblings, and
what were they hugging as other before?
You don't want to know. That's a whole nother issue. But as Billy and Freddie go back into the kid form, the kidnappers take them, and now Mary Marvel turns into Mary by yelling Shazam, which also is very confusing to Billy and Freddie. Mary gets in a big fight with the kidnappers. She tosses them around. She does some really funny stuff here. And then once the fight is all over, Billy and Freddie are like, wait a minute. So not only did you know that we were siblings, you also have the power of Shazam. I'm lost for words. So Billy and Freddie and Mary are like, listen, we got to talk to the wizard. The wizard will explain everything. So they go to the wizard and they ask the wizard, hey, wizard guy, did you know this whole time? He says, oh yeah, I knew the entire time.
Of course.
So everybody knew that Billy had a twin sister and that she also was a superhero. Nobody said anything.
Mom's
thought you
word.
Thought you knew.
Yeah, I thought you knew.
You didn't know. We all knew.
This is one thing I wanted to talk about. So, Shazam is an acronym, but they changed it for Mary. So she has the grace of Selena, the strength of Hippolyta, the skill of, I can't really read, Adardine. I can't really say what that is. The finesse of another name that I can't see. The beauty of Aurora, and I skipped the page back. And the last one is the wisdom of Minerva. So a lot of Wonder Woman references here. So they all leave the subway. They fly off into the sunset as siblings and adopted siblings, I guess, and ends the issue. Continued in issue 19.
Okay.
Right here.
Interesting. So there we got the origin of Mary Marvel. Thanks for sharing that with us tonight, Signature King. Next time you can do your Harley story, okay?
I'm going to be sick that day.
All right. We've come to kind of what is the heart of tonight's show, which makes it a little bit different than normal. And we are going to talk extendedly about female comic book superheroes that are in our collection, why we like these characters, why they're in our collection. We're going to even allow to go further than DC Comics. And we'll do a couple rounds, and we'll do like 5 books per person in 2 different rounds tonight. So I thought a great way to kick us off tonight would be Silver-Haired Bronze Age Babe.
Oh, thank you.
Take it away, Sarah.
Okay. Who do you guys hear something?
I do hear something.
I'm wondering if it's someone in my apartment.
Again.
I'll tell them that they have to quiet down.
You can just mute yourself. You can just mute yourself.
I couldn't hear it because I lowered my mic, so I didn't hear it. We have some hardcore video gaming in the background.
Oh,
Gotcha,
well,
okay.
I can understand.
At least they're not dropping F-bombs or nothing.
I mean, that could happen.
That's a win.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you can't start Women's History Month and talk about comic books from my perspective without starting with the first woman of DC Comics, the First Lady, Lois Lane. Now, you probably are sitting there thinking, my God, you have the first issue. You must be incredibly, incredibly wealthy. And you would be wrong, because this is the actual book. I bought it coverless, but it came with a reproduction Xerox cover. And that's how you collect on a budget.
Yep.
So someday maybe I will pull the trigger, but I have to tell you, this is the perfect book for me because I can pull it out of this top loader and just read it guilt-free. But
Lovely.
yeah,
Excellent.
and so it's a very famous cover. It's a very famous book, and it's an important book. And I can't even talk about Lois Lane because there's so much to talk about. So I'm just going to move on. But now, another woman that I really found delightful when I got back into comic collecting about 20 years ago, I got into the Doom Patrol, and they kind of preceded by a couple months, I think, the
X-Men.
Was it the X-Men? Thank you. And so they have similar vibes to them. But what is different about this is Elasti-Girl, and her real name is Rita Farr. And I have to tell you, reading these books, whoever was writing them in 1964 and 1965 was a feminist before feminism was cool. There was absolutely nothing about this character that was demeaning or belittling. She was as respected as every other male member of her team. And I'm just going to bear with me because this one little panel gives you exactly what this character is all about. So basically, she marries the third richest man in the world, and all the superheroes, it's hysterical. It's just funny. And all the superheroes show up at her wedding. And isn't that great? But then they get word that there's a terrorist or something at the airport. And so the heroes are all zipping off. And she's about to go. And her new husband says, well, you don't have to do that. We're man and wife. You can settle down. And she says, oh, yes, dear. I'll do anything you say, dear. But we can't let that plane blow up. See you later. And she leaves. I mean, that is everything you need to know. And she's a fantastic character. And I don't know anything about the current Doom Patrol and what the character is right now, but for mid-1960s, she's fantastic. Sort of going back to Lois Lane, and Ryan is, I know, in the midst of collecting. My other favorite female character from this era is Rose and Thorn, and she was the backup story in Lois Lane in the early 1970s. And she she's a good gal, although she's only a superhero when she's asleep, because she, as the writer Robert Kanigher says, she's schizoid because she was traumatized. She was traumatized by the death of her father, who was a cop. And so she can, because she joins a long list of women who are not in literature, who are not really allowed to be angry. So she, unlike Batman, who can do exactly what she's doing, completely cognizant, she can only do it when she's asleep.
She can't be conscious of it.
It can't be conscious of it because that's just not the way we roll. But still, the fact that they had two women helming a book in 1971 and 72 was a big deal, because it was all girls all the time. So these are super fun. I know Ryan is working on collecting this kind of run, and it's totally worth it.
I'm working on it. I'm not as far as he is, but I got 50 issues.
Oh yeah, it's once you get Yeah, once you get into Lois Lane, you find yourself thinking, "Oh, maybe I'll just keep going. Maybe I'll just keep going. Maybe I'll just keep going."
It's dangerous.
It is. Now, it wouldn't be a show with.
Oh yeah.
It wouldn't be the Fanboys if we didn't talk about Lady Cop. If you want a very funny recap of this story, you need to go back, I think last year or the year before. I believe it was the first issue special. So we all took a different issue. And it defies gravity.
Never heard of that. That's awesome.
Oh,
Candace, it is
Candace.
something. It is something you'll never forget in your life.
I can imagine.
Whether you want to or not. It is.
Yeah, I'm really intrigued now, so I'll have to look into it.
Yeah,
it's not what I expected.
No, it is not. And I want to ruin it for you, but I'm not going to.
I have to go through the experience.
You do. So just when you do, reach out, let us know how you are.
Oh my god.
Now, I just want to say that you don't see a lot of Lady Cop stuff like on Instagram when you're searching for comic books, but recently I did see something and I sent it to the Silver Hair Bronze Age babe. So
I can't find it.
It's not easy to. I have not seen it on. I've seen it in real life. Found it like maybe twice.
Okay.
In real life, I've come across it, and I come across stuff, but I come across stuff.
Yeah,
but only a couple
Lady
of
Cop, put it on your list because
added.
It's worth it.
Added, yeah. And kind of going from the ridiculous to the really, I think, pretty important is a character that is in the Superman universe, but she's also showed up in the Batman world as well, and that's Maggie Sawyer. She is a detective, and she's very effective at it. And this is from 1988, and it's her second appearance in all of DC world. And the reason this book is important is because it's the first time that a character has been identified as a lesbian. And it's kind of like couched, but in a very respectful way, talking about, actually I'm divorced, and actually I lost custody of my child. This is the kid. And it's a really groundbreaking book. A couple years later, they did a 4-issue miniseries, Metropolis Special Crimes Unit, and there's Maggie. I gotta say, I hate the art in it. I loathe it, but
that's weird. Yeah.
It's just not great. But tell me any, art. I didn't really care for art in the early 90s anyway. So, but anyway, this series won a GLAAD award, the Gay and Lesbian. Yeah. So this is an important book too, and so Maggie Sawyer is on my list of women characters that are important and we love. So there you go.
Awesome. Well, that's a great start to our list tonight, and saluting some great female comic book characters, and a great way to follow that up, I think, because we'll do ladies first. How about Lady Fantastic? You ready to jump on and and hit us with your first 5?
Yeah. So this was my first book that I had. It was.
Oh yes.
Perfection.
Yeah. And this is really funny. She's like, here I am back in time in Smallville when Lana Lang first met Superman as a boy. He's about to ask her for a New Year's Eve date, but I've got a scheme that will wreck their romance before it ever starts.
Don't you look? She's wearing a fur coat and red.
I know, like it was crazy.
The whole thing.
I love it. I'm here for it all day, every day.
All day. Yeah,
just the greatest. And then maybe not a traditionally favorited DC character, but should be respected nonetheless. Elvira.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I wouldn't
No,
have
I
thought of
was
that.
thinking about her too, actually.
Were you?
Most of
Okay.
the stuff is fun, and she's a really smart lady and a funny lady. If you've heard her speak, the chick that plays her,
Cassandra
Mhm.
Peterson, isn't it?
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
Is she still around?
She
Yeah.
is.
Yeah. I
Mhm.
think
Yeah.
she's still
she looks
portrays
bomb,
her, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
Fabu. She's a little cougar. So, anyways, love the Elvira, and Dave Stevens, but this is about Elvira today.
My heart's on
Great
fire for
pick.
Elvira.
Viral.
Yeah. Really wasn't very familiar with this character. Came to love the Tom King version, but now I'm going back. I am collecting the 1970s. The early 70s.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
Supergirl.
Looks like there's
I-
a signature on that book.
It's
Yeah.
Mr. King, yeah, Mr. Tom King.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh,
so,
well
yeah,
done.
yeah.
Yeah.
Danke. Such a wonderful story, and it's a story of a very hurt Supergirl who has had a really tough front half of life, and has seen traumas that really nobody should. And it's about her saving another little girl from that same trajectory.
Yeah. Yep.
And it is a beautifully told story. Yeah, so highly recommend. Get the little handbook. But
Yeah.
I will say Tom King, I loved his Vision 12-part mini, his Mr. Miracle. Some people poo-poo on him. Now, I didn't read his Batman, but Batman's not my guy. But I can't recommend Tom King's minis enough. So there's that.
And I think that we'll probably be diving into Woman of Tomorrow later on this summer when the Supergirl movie gets closer, because that's a
Right.
huge inspiration for the movie.
I know it is.
You want on that show?
I think she's on. She's
Okay, you're on that
she's
show.
In. She's in.
Just sass. I mean,
Ooh, so
it's
good.
all in good fun. She just wants the pretty shiny things, and you can't really, I mean, she doesn't take life that seriously, and she just kind of gracefully, against all odds, gets away with the goods. And from I loved Julie Newmar, and I loved Eartha Kitt, and I love cats, and I love the capricious, kind of catty, sassy attitude,
Mhm.
and I very much identify with it. So,
You don't steal things, do you?
just hearts.
Yeah.
No, yeah. No, I'm good. And Wonder Woman.
Yes.
So yeah, maybe I'll get her on the first 5, but gosh, it's a fun. I have gone through and I want to collect all of the I Ching issues, which this is not. This is after, but and then I need to get 204 First Nubia, but when she doesn't have her powers, those are pretty fun. Those are pretty fun.
There's a story that Sarah and I very much enjoy from that period. It's called Them.
What issue is that?
Let me look that up for you. It's like
You-
183 or something like that.
It is yeah. It's great, and it's infamous because it was also homaged
Is it a marriage
a
cover?
couple years ago.
It's not a marriage cover. It's 185.
I don't know if I have it or not. I don't think I do. I've got 184, and then it goes to 186.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
you
gotta
need
add that one.
185.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Oh.
Them.
Can I show you something funny? Well, it's not funny, but it's really cool, actually. So, look. Look at that. This one doesn't
Oh.
have it.
Oh, that's interesting.
What?
Yeah, and I went online and I looked at other issues of 181.
Yeah, I think,
181, and they have it. But this
I
one
think
is-
mine has
That
them.
is so weird.
That
Isn't
is
that weird?
interesting.
And so I'm wondering, I want to look at the covers because I'm
I
wondering, did they leave out
love
cyan
that.
completely?
It's bizarre. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that.
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool.
Ooh.
That
Well, I think I figured out how you're going to pay for your next adventure. Just go ahead and sell that.
right.
Wonder Woman. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I think I did.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's
Awesome.
5. Yeah.
We got 10 down, and with our next 5, as we continue with ladies first, Miss Candis Barbosa.
All right, so I picked a lot of non-DC because they need to be represented.
Absolutely, they do.
You got that right.
So, my first 2 are a duo, but we'll show 2 different covers. Now, my first love was always Archie's girls, so I have to always represent them
Oh, nice.
whenever I can. So my first one is my favorite out of the 2, my girl Betty, and here she's cosplaying as Spider-Gwen, who's also a fabulous character. And this is one of the variants by Nuno Perez, which if you've seen any of those variants, they're all these like different pop variants that they did DC and Marvel, and they're just amazing. Just like simple color and everything. But I love my girl Betty. She's very like the girl next door. It was always very relatable, just like down to earth. I always rooted for her over Veronica, even though I love Veronica too, but I just always thought she was like more relatable. And it's always interesting like through the years how her character has developed or how they portrayed her in different ways. But she was always like admirable to me just because of how like smart she was and what a nice person. And yeah, you can never go wrong. She's just been classic since the beginning and one of my first favorite comic girlies for sure. So
Absolutely.
Yes.
And then of course I had to also give love to Veronica, even though I love Betty better, but I love both. Now, Ryan, you'll appreciate this. So it's a homage to, of course, the famous Dazzler. I think it's I'm trying to remember what issue that is.
130.
Yes, thank you. And this like particular issue is actually just like a bunch of different variant covers, which is really, really cool if you're into like just Archie like homages. But of course, since I love Dazzler as well and Veronica, I just thought this one was perfect. Of course, like Veronica's just like Betty's, frenemy basically.
Mhm.
And I always like how her character is developed depending on like more of the modern stories. I really actually like her in Riverdale, even though I never finished that series, but it's a really different like take on her as well.
Mhm.
But I mean, you gotta love both. And I love that they
Hi, Jackson.
that like first and foremost, they're always just like best friends, and I've always enjoyed like their series together. But this one's a really, really fun, like not only is it just like covers inside, but it's a cool homage to Dazzler, which I love.
And that's kind of an expensive book because I don't have that, and I've been looking to get that into my collection, and I started pricing that, and I went, whoa, that's kind of a big book already.
So pretty cool. And then we have one more Archie girl. Actually, I think I even was introduced to her even before Betty and Veronica, which was Sabrina. And this is the OG first issue, like actual issue, not the facsimile. And I was actually I think I was introduced to her as the Melissa Joan Hart like TV show. But then,
that's what I was saying.
Yeah, so which also had comics. And then I think after that I realized like she was also part of Archie when I started reading the Archie
Thirst or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. But also, yes, I did watch also the Archie's Weird Mysteries. Those are really, really good. They have comic adaptations as well, but it's a really good, like fun, like sci-fi, like Scooby-Doo-esque show. But yeah, so and then I think there was also a different animated Sabrina that was like I'm trying to remember. I think Melissa Joan Hart didn't voice her, but I think she voiced one of her aunts, and it was like I think it was like Cookie Jar was the production or something like that, and it was like an animated version that wasn't this version or like Melissa Joan Hart. But it's so there's been so many different versions, and I've always loved like witch stories and different characters like that. And I think I just like that's why I always like gravitated to her and I've read like a lot of her different storylines that she's had throughout the years because she has just so many different ones. But it's cool to see her like anytime she pops up in like an Archie comic.
That's cool that you have that first book. That's amazing. Yeah.
Then what I think, okay, I included both in my DCs here. So this one's cheating a little bit, but I'm gonna mostly shout out one. So we'll focus mostly on Signature King's favorite, Harley. Had to shout her out just for you. But this one, I mean, of course, it's all three, but Harley, I love her probably the most out of the three. Just I always liked, especially her relationship with Ivy and how it went from obviously the really toxic relationship with the Joker to her and Ivy. This was also just a really fun like one shot that I got recently of just literally like the girls going on a road trip together and just like the shenanigans that ensue, which is really fun. And you get a little bit of each of them, which is really cool. There's even like a weird like dream sequence. That's because like they had like some mysterious drink that was in the back of a truck. Things like that. But yeah, I would recommend that. And just like Harley throughout the years, I still have on my list just to watch that. What is it? It's the animated series that came out recently. I've never watched it, but I've been wanting to because I've liked a lot of her other like mini series. That's like the one with Ivy, like the Kill, was it Kill Bang something tour, which was just a really fun like to see their relationship. But also just Harley, she always has really, really fun like variant covers. Half the time I'll just like collect them just for the variants alone. And then one DC girl I've got really into recently is Zatanna. This is of course the most recent run that I'm still working my way through, but I originally I think the first story I ever read with her was, I think there was a couple. I think it was like a Brave and the Bold that was like a newer one with all the girls. Another kind of like fun story that was like them on like a girls' night out. But then I kind of from there also read like her the Paul Dini run. And I really enjoy her because I didn't know that not only is she like a magician, but she's also like magical. And all of her spells, she says like backwards. And she has a whole history with like her dad. And then her like, I always knew about Constantine, but I didn't know that he was like related with her. And it's just a very interesting, like different DC character that I feel like, I mean, now I'm glad that she's getting like more love because I feel like compared to like Harley or Batgirl or anyone like that, she's not as like talked about as much. So I've been loving definitely the variants that came out for this. This was the David Nakayama, which is of course fantastic. But I'm excited to read the rest of this because I haven't like dove too far in, but I really like her as a character, so I would want to keep like.
Is that the costume you like the best of hers?
I don't know if I know that many of them. Okay. I feel like that's the most like iconic one I've seen.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah. It's like her stage wear.
Yeah, which is like just fun, like not a very not like superhero that you would think of. But I think that was my 5.
Cool. Well, we'll slide on over to that Signature King and see what he has for us.
Yeah. Give me 1 second here. I gotta get ready for it. I'm doing something a little bit different. So I wanted to talk. Women's History Month is very important. So I need someone to help me out here.
And I can see what shirt she's got on too.
Yeah. Put this in your ear, just like that. Ready? Now you'll be able to hear everybody.
Hi.
Hello. Hi.
Okay, so we're talking about your favorite girl heroes. What's your favorite girl hero? Catwoman. Okay.
Nice. Good.
Do you want to show them your picture of Catwoman? So she has this Batman blank issue that she's driving in or drawing in, not driving. She can't drive. Yeah, go ahead and show them.
See.
Yeah. So here we are.
I really like
that.
Very good.
That's great.
I love it.
You're good. I got it. Here's Catwoman here. This is Catwoman.
Oh yeah, she got a Catwoman too. See? So we have Batwoman on the back.
Oh, Batwoman.
Oh, so good.
Yeah.
Wow.
I love that.
Yeah, very cool. And what else do you have to show them? That's really cool. That's a 1 of 1. Pick it up and show them.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Look at that.
Very cool.
Oh my gosh.
When we attended Baltimore Comic-Con right after COVID, she and I were in the Jose Luis Garcia Lopez line, and she was wearing a Wonder Woman costume, and he liked it, so he drew her that sketch for free, holding up the line. I felt kind of bad because his line was like a mile and a half long.
Yeah.
I think it's awesome.
He drew her a quick Wonder Woman sketch. That was really fun.
That's so cool.
So she's gonna hold my books. Okay, do you want to hold this one up for me? So here we have Vixen,
Oh.
which is cool. The Master of the Totem of Zambezi. Do you like Vixen?
Yeah.
So she has the power of all the animals. Do you have power of animals?
On Tuesday, I have animals.
Yeah, it's Animal Print Day at school. Can you hold? No, not that one. Can you hold this one up? Hold that one up. So here next we have Killer Frost.
Okay.
So we went a little bit of a bad girl on this one. Okay, now hold this one up. Here we have Yar 4.
Oh yeah.
Love her.
Yeah, the nice foil version.
Yeah.
Signed
So
by I forget who I got that signed at C2E2, and I already forgot. So this one is really cool. Hold that one up. So we stuck with the Shazam theme.
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah, I love it.
Yep.
So that was kind of awesome. Do you like? So who's your favorite hero of all time?
Black Canary.
Black Canary.
Ooh,
Very
that's a
good
good
choice.
choice.
Good taste.
Yeah, because
Right?
in the CW verse, her name was Laurel, and that's your name,
Ah.
right? So do you like to draw superheroes?
Yeah.
Who's your favorite superhero to draw? You like to draw Catwoman. Why Catwoman?
Yeah. Well, I like that Catwoman and that Batwoman too.
You like cats, and she's the woman. Okay. What about Wonder
Perfect.
Woman? Do you like Wonder Woman? Yeah. You gonna say bye to everybody?
Oh.
You want to sit here for a minute?
Aw.
Okay, we can sit here for a minute.
Yeah.
Stick around.
Okay, let's show one more. All right, we got one more. All right, show this one. Hold this one up real high so they can see it. Look at this one.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my
Yes.
daughter, baby.
yeah. This is
Born
extra special.
to
I think I know the guy who wrote this book.
I think I do too. Owes me money.
But that's our 5, and just for fun, we'll show one more. Here you go. Hold that one up. Yeah, nice Jenny Prison.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Remember that one's a good one.
beautiful.
It is.
Incredible
I
Jenny.
highly recommend.
Yeah. Well,
Okay,
that's
we're
awesome.
all-
And your helper, I
Stuck
round of
her
applause
taste.
for Laurel.
Yay.
Thank you for coming on, Laurel.
And your Catwoman and your Batgirl was very good, and your Batwoman, sorry. And you keep up the great work.
Yes.
Nice.
I
Keep
might
drawing.
need to.
Keep
I might
drawing,
need
keep
to.
smiling.
I might need to commission her to do something for me.
Yeah,
may
That's-
need
gotta-
to.
these are
when your teeth are going to
adorable.
come back.
Awesome. Well, thank you. I don't know how I'm going to top that, but it's my turn right
Yeah,
now.
good luck.
Yeah, exactly. I think it was a given who the first character I'm going to show is. So let's just get that one out of the way, okay?
Right.
The reason I chose this book is because, first of all, the Bronze Age Wonder Woman is my favorite. This is 246. But also, this issue is so interesting to me in many different ways because I can't recall ever seeing Wonder Woman sleeping, and she's completely missing out on what's going on
Yeah, she
here. Her
really is.
lasso's about to get stolen. As the story starts out, she's doing her laundry.
one
What's
does.
the purple thing? It's like a ghost or something.
Yeah,
A
yes.
ghost
It's,
hand reaching.
spoiler, it's her landlord.
It looks like that. It looks like my landlord too.
Yeah, relatable.
Yep. And ironically, this issue has a whole bunch of references to the old TV show Bewitched.
Oh, interesting.
Love you.
So I thought 246 is the one I'm going to show. It's my favorite Wonder Woman cover of all time. I told that to Joe Staten, who drew the cover, and he said, and I quote, "Why?" I said, "You don't think this cover is great?" And he goes, "No."
No.
So
Oh,
I
I
found
do.
his signature out in the wild a couple weeks ago.
did you? That's cool.
Yeah. on a Green Lantern.
Oh wow, yeah. Well, that makes sense because
Tracks.
GL. So yeah. My second, she's been represented already, but I have to show her. Supergirl, and like Lady Fantastic, the Bronze Age of Supergirl is really a lot where my heart is. The Adventure Comics run, which was her first headlining appearance, which led her into getting her own series, which spun off into Superman Family, which went into Supergirl Volume 2, otherwise known as the New Daring Adventures of Supergirl. Or the Daring New Adventures.
I think I have that one too. I think I had that too, and I have the one over the movie adaptation, Supergirl.
Oh yeah, the movie. Yeah. So this is a fun issue, great cover, great memory of purchasing this, finding
Bob
it in
Oxner
the wild.
art, right? I think.
What's that?
Bob Oxner.
Yeah, Bob Oxner. Yeah.
Those covers, those 20-cent covers, were so big and bold. You know, they really were, and
lovely. My favorite one is her with the kitten, issue 4, I believe.
Yes, where she's crying outside. We have reviewed that on the retro review before.
Well, it's just a tough deal when you can't get a date and you're not invited. You know, and you need a kitten to kind of help you.
Gee, I like the one where snakes are coming out of her head.
Oh, that one's great too.
What that says about me, but
the Minerva one, issue 8. I like the one where she's hanging Prez, the last one. You know.
Yeah, Prez. Yeah. So I also figured that we might as well just complete the Trinity. And granted, this is a facsimile. Someday, I would really like to own the original of this, which is Batgirl's first appearance. Batgirl, whose baby are you? Be my baby.
Did Infantino do that cover? Who did that cover?
I think so.
Yes, it is. Yes.
Yeah.
So it's a fun story as well. I remember just Batgirl being, when I first knew of superheroes, Batgirl was everywhere, you know, and to me, it's hard to believe that she didn't come along until late Silver Age almost, but because she was just included in so much stuff.
Late Silver, early Bronze. Yeah. But after that, you know, she was a staple of those. The Bronze where it was white outlined, the Batman, you know.
Yeah.
This very distinct letter. I really loved those covers, the way they had it out in that period.
Yeah. So someday, like I said, I hope, because honestly, you can get this book at a pretty good price. The original of
300,
you know?
Really?
Yeah, 300-400, you know, for a decent copy that presents well. So, yeah.
I'd feel guilty though, because you know what I do to books. So it's like I don't know if I can
read them.
Exactly.
How dare you?
I know.
Laurel is going to like this one. It is Justice League 75 representing the Black Canary. Although you don't see her face, that is definitely her by those fishnets.
Mm-hmm. Many a fella love that cover for that reason.
Yeah, absolutely. So, and we talked last week, this book is getting a facsimile release coming up in May. So,
yay.
Yeah, I think in foil, this cover is going to look even better.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. So, to wrap up my first set of 5, I thought, back off, Tigers, the new Wonder Girl is here.
Nice.
Watch out, Donna.
Yes, and
Donna
it's
Troy.
in the red jumpsuit costume, which I love so much. This image licensed and was used on several different products, including Slurpee cups back in the 1970s from DC. Okay. So, you know, I love my Donna. Who is Donna Troy? Who is she? I mean,
this is something that I ask myself every day before I go to bed. I wrestle with it.
Yes, me too.
No, did you read the Titan special that
it was from last year, the Phil Jimenez. It was my favorite comic book, I think, that I read last year. It was so good.
Wrote it and did the interiors.
Mm-hmm. It is.
I think that is Cardi.
He knows this character. Phil Jimenez knows this character and knows how to write.
He wrote on Wonder Woman too.
Yeah,
he did a great job.
Yeah, absolutely. So that will wrap up my first 5. So that takes us to the beginning of round 2 and back with us. Hi.
Say bye.
Oh,
bye.
Bye, Laura.
Bye.
Come back.
Good night.
Bye, everybody.
Great art.
Bye. And back with us again, we welcome Silver hair, Bronze Age. Baby.
Okay, so I see Jackson there. Look, Jackson, look what I bought. Haha.
Yes, Ellen, that was a Nick Cardy cover.
All right, real quick. We're doubling up a little bit on some of the characters, but you can't. Now, you talked about getting Wonder Woman 204.
Oh.
Yeah,
Ooh.
so this is the facsimile because, as some of you know, the real copy of mine is disastrous. But I bring this up because of Nubia. This is the first appearance of Nubia, and I love the character. She absolutely, it just breaks my heart that there's no Nubia character in a TV show or a movie at this point. Yes, and this is the book that has Nubia's origin story in it, like a background story of it. It's fantastic, and then you get this beautiful cover.
I need the 204 still. I'm jelly. I covet even your facsimile.
But and then the sad part is she disappeared after this. Yeah. She just disappeared for decades.
They need to bring her back into like absolute Wonder Woman or something. They need to use her. Kelly Thompson.
Yeah, wake up. Here she is. She's here. She's here.
Yeah, she was gone for decades, and now she's back, and she's Queen of the Amazons.
Yeah.
So.
There's Jackson. I'm a Nubia when it comes to.
Oh my god.
Come on.
I see what you did there.
Come on there. Come on.
Hey, how are ya?
Hey.
What are you doing?
I don't know which one is it, Inja or Sheena?
Sheena.
Yeah, Sheena.
Is it Sheena? Well, I don't know. Sometimes Inja gets on there.
Catwoman has been discussed. I love the character. We did a Fanboys a couple months ago where
in that outfit
with her introduction in the first Batman, and she was sassy then and she's sassy now, and I have to say that this is just one of my favorite all-time books.
I have that one.
Yeah, so this is a favorite that's always going to stay in the collection.
Yeah, and I love the cat on top of her trade dress. In the logo, the cat that's on top of the T.
Oh yeah, right there.
Cool. I like
and
that.
So that outfit that she has on there is my favorite Catwoman outfit.
Mine too.
You have good taste.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you. I know.
And now going with some villains. How about the Harpies from Green Arrow, Green Lantern in the 1970s? This is a horrifying issue. It is so sexist, and but it's worth reading because it's like, wow, if you ever think, God, we're just not making any social progress, read this. You'll realize we have. And it's so bad that Denny O'Neil actually apologized for it in later years.
I'm sorry, women.
Yeah, boy did I goof. I don't know what I was thinking.
Oh my god.
So, but the art is fun, and if you just roll with it. I love the Harpies. I also love Feora. This is my favorite all-time villain. This is from a 3-issue arc. This is Action Comics number 472, and I think it's the middle one. And she's from space, and she just kicks it up and down the Skyway, and she's a fantastic character. It's really fun, and I could use more of her. I really could. And finally, from me, again, a villain I just really love, some Jack Kirby goodness, Granny goodness.
Wow.
She really is the Miss Hannigan of that world, right?
And who was she the real life prototype of? Who did he model her? Who did Kirby model her after?
I think it was, well, I know who he modeled Big Barda after. I'm not sure who he modeled this after.
Phyllis Diller.
Really? Oh
wow.
My God, I love it even more. Oh, that's so great.
Yeah. Just like the flashy whatever man was Stan Lee.
Okay, yes. Yeah.
Yeah. That's Stanley, and then that's Phyllis Diller.
And then Big Barda was, I feel remiss in not talking about Big Barda, but Big Barda was Rosalind Russell and his own wife, I believe, is who
Love it.
inspired him. So
The Roz, of course it was.
yeah.
She was a big Barda though, like small in stature, but like kept that man
running
Good
and
stuff.
gunning.
good
So,
stuff.
so there you are. That's those are my picks for
Mad
my
Mod?
favorite women. So there you go.
Nice. We will head back to Lady Fantastic.
Oh, okay. So since I couldn't remember. I thought you said groups. I thought you said 5. At first you said 10, then you said 5. So I was like, okay, I'll just get 5 and I'll just do all DC. But then you're like, okay, 2 groups. I can whip together, but I pulled all Marvel this time.
Okay,
That's fine.
That's fine.
True colors. Kamala Khan, Miss
yeah,
Marvel,
love
written
her.
by G. Willow Wilson. Such a great story. Can't recommend it highly enough. It's about family, the confusion of being a teen, and also being an inhuman. She is not a mutant; she's a human. Damn it. So yeah, sorry, Jackson. I'm going to represent on this on this back 9, as they call it. And I took it to Heroes Con this past June, and Jenny Friesen signed it because she did the cover art.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's great.
And then different iteration of Miss Marvel that's not appreciated enough is Monica Rambeau. So we've got the first appearance of Monica Rambeau here in Amazing Spider-Man Annual 16. She is the Captain Marvel in the 80s for the Avengers. But she's also known as Spectre or Photon. And she's a bad bee. Like, don't mess with her. I love her. So
Yeah, she's great.
she has the ability to transfigure light into, like, I think just blast, like, into power. She can use, I don't know, like, light is electrons, is energy. She can do anything. Because a photon is just an electron. It's a form of an electron with an emission of light.
Ooh.
First Squirrel Girl. First Squirrel Girl. Steve Ditko. One of Steve Ditko's last creations along with Speedball, but she was cooler. Doreen Green. Doreen Green is hilarious. I love Squirrel Girl. I can't get enough of her. The Erica Henderson run. Hilarious. Like, hilarious. Well, she does the art. God, I can't remember. Anyways, just highly recommend anything Squirrel Girl. She can beat anybody's butt, but it's always behind closed doors, so you never see it. But she'll beat you. She'll beat you. Good too. She beat Dr. Doom. All right, man, this is like my stuff. This is like my homecoming stuff. Kitty Pryde.
Yeah.
This is the first appearance of Kitty Pryde and Emma Frost, but I don't identify with Emma like I identify with Kitty, and she's just kind of like a goofy kid sister that doesn't really know where she belongs, and these guys kind of take her under her wings and help her figure out the confusion of being a mutant, being young, dealing with the powers, and integrating into a new social situation. And like, I was there for all of it. Like, I was like Kitty, I was just there. I was so here for this dynamic.
That was the first X-Men comic book I ever read.
Oh, no kidding.
It's one of the best.
It is, yeah. Talk about
It's
starting
one
out.
of the, this is canon.
Yeah.
Like, oh, man of my soul canon. And then the big banger, you know where I'm gonna go after if I go to 129.
Oh, yes.
So good.
I gotta go to the first appearance of Jean Grey as Phoenix.
Mhm.
Jean Grey as Phoenix, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Claremont signed this. I met him at Heroes Con too. This was my own copy, and he signed my copy. Yeah. Signature king be jealous. Well, listen, dude, I found this. You guys need to go to places like Mercari and Etsy.
Mhm.
I think it was like on Etsy. No. I think maybe it was Mercari, but they were asking like $300 for this, and I'm like, no, I'm a cheap ass. So I offered them $195, and they accepted.
Nice.
Nice.
Excellent.
Nice.
Perfect.
So my
Lucky.
advice is be cheap, because the worst that happens is no. But sometimes you get yeses, and you can save $100.
Yeah.
I love that.
So yeah, this story, Claremont's X-Men did so much for me, and just like taught me how to be a decent person. Taught me that, like, you know, being different doesn't make you any less human, and that when we otherize people that we don't necessarily have every single thing in common with, when we otherize things that we don't understand, we really do ourselves and society more harm than good.
Yeah. Good picks.
So that
That's
fantastic. Do we expect any less?
Up again in the hot seat is Miss Candis Barbosa.
All right. Okay, so next one we have an indie that is the Giant Days series that I feel like a lot of people don't talk about. And I love it for the girls in general. Quick thing about it, it's just a like slice of life, like funny story about these three girls in college in the UK, and just like they're all very different. And my favorite is probably Esther de Groot, she's here. You probably can't tell as much, but she's very like goth. And she's a lit
I can tell.
major.
I can tell she's a theater kid.
Yeah, there's like a really good, I'm trying to see if there's like any good pictures in here, but
A moody one that probably listens to The Cure.
Exactly. I don't know, I can't find it, but yeah, so she's also just like really creative, things like that. But I just love like their story overall. It's just like a really fun about like friendship and just like obviously like college, and the art is fantastic. Yeah, I mean, I think it's just like fun to read for sure.
Who wrote it?
Let's see, Allison and what's her? It's always forget. Oh yes, right. John Allison, and then for these first couple, it was Lisa Trayman was the art, but then I forget who it moved on to after that. But it was like a 50 issues, I think, series.
Oh, wow.
One that I actually was able to collect it all, read it all,
Wow.
which for me that's saying something. But it's on by Boom Studios, and it's just I really love just like slice of life that has like nothing to do with sometimes any like fantastical elements. It's nice to just have something like that's relatable.
Yeah, no cape stuff.
Yeah, and yeah, especially like all of them are just really different. Like two different types of girls, and yeah, it's like nice to have. It's a storyline that's like it's carried by all three women. So yeah. And then another indie that I really love that I'm almost finished with the current run is Snot Girl.
I have a couple Snot Girl issues.
Yeah, so
I must have that.
You don't know Snot Girl?
I know nothing
good.
about Snot Girl.
You will love Snot Girl, dude.
Yeah, and it's not
God.
like it's not really like as goofy as you would think by the name. It's her name is Lottie Pearson, the one with the green hair.
Yeah.
And she has chronic allergies. Allergies. She's a social media fashion influencer.
Yeah, with
she
bad
suffers
allergies.
really bad allergies. Always plugging
girl.
them up.
Yeah, it's
that's
funny
just
though.
Oh my
yeah.
God.
But it's basically about like her. Like her life, her relationships. I don't want to give it too much away. Like some of it is kind of, it can be described as kind of like what is it, like Gossip Girl meets like Scott Pilgrim. It's the writer of Scott Pilgrim, which is Brian Lee O'Malley, which is why I love it so much. I'm a big Scott Pilgrim fan. The writing is very similar, and he definitely has certain nods if you are like you like the writing of Scott Pilgrim. But it's kind of has like almost like a like I don't want to say a murder mystery per se, but it does have like that element. yeah, definitely like really goofy, but also just has like some serious themes in it.
It does. Like, yeah.
And she's really likable too.
Yeah.
And she makes some very questionable choices. Of course, like some of her relationships can be kind of toxic, but I think in a lot of ways she can be very like relatable, and of
she's
course
endearing.
Like, yeah, for sure, and definitely learns a lot about herself throughout. They took a huge break between like I think the last maybe I don't know if it was 10 issues, maybe less than that. So it's great that it's back, and hopefully it'll be back again soon because it's a really fun storyline. So
yeah,
I recommend.
It's weird. There's some weird gaps between different issues and stuff.
Yeah, so every so often I kind of have to remind myself what happened, but it's a really like not what you expect like kind of storyline.
It's fun.
Yeah, I highly recommend it.
You should read it.
Then I had to represent. I think my last three are all X-Men, of course. So I also had Kitty Pryde, of course. Nice. So for the last couple of years, I got into X-Men through Justin and John's like Omni X-Men, which is also how I met Ryan. Mm-hmm. And this was actually one of the first issues that I think I was a guest on their show. And it's such an iconic one because it's also pretty much known as the Professor Xavier is a jerk issue. And I just always liked Kitty, one, just because like, I think I gravitate towards a lot of the like younger superheroes, like Spider-Man, Miss Marvel, of just like those kind of coming of age, like relatability, I feel like. And it's just really fun, like seeing her journey. And this one, of course, Professor X kicks her out of the X-Men, and which is why, hence, he's a jerk. And I think this one is also the first appearance of Lockheed, her Purple Dragon, which I love also. I think I read somewhere it was.
But it's a green cover, I think, with the first.
Maybe not. But either way, I do also just like love her, having a relationship with Lockheed and just like
he's
seeing
so
her
sweet.
Growth. Yeah.
166 is the issue.
Okay. And then just of course just like seeing her like leadership and like stepping up, especially like once she returns to the X-Men. But yeah, love her. Also, like, she's also from Chicago, which is kind of a fun little fact.
Yeah. I love her powers too.
Yeah, just being able to phase into literally everything.
Like, manipulate your molecular structure so that you can like alter your density.
I know, so cool. Then Ryan will appreciate this. Of course, I had to show Dazzler, this was just a recent. This should be dated not yet. Yeah. Cover of the new series, which I still need to finish. But I started reading the original series, which is again has to finish. But I've been collecting like the run slowly. And she
beats some strong people's butts, doesn't she?
Yeah, and I love seeing like just her crossover with the Avengers, and just like her, like she definitely doesn't get enough love, which is I'm glad they did come out with the newer series, but I still think they need to like still do more with her.
She fights like Hulk and Galactus and Doctor Doom.
Exactly, like a lot of big villains and
big daddies.
I just feel like I wasn't born in the 80s, but I've always loved just the 80s and the vibe of everything. So I feel like she's just like depicts the 80s just so well of just everything with her. And it's cool to have like that she's just different with, she's a singer, but also she has but also like
Never
her powers relate with that, where she can of course affect like light through sound, and just very interesting, different type of power. But even though it's like you would think, oh, that's all she does, but it's like she definitely like packs a punch. And it also, from what I remember reading in the earlier issues, also I believe like there's like some family dynamics like with her and her dad. I believe like he wanted her to be like a lawyer, and she was like, I wanted to have a singing career, and just like a lot of like relatability with just people like just wanting to follow your own path. Yeah. And then my last one is not my other X-Men girly, Storm, of course, iconic.
Omega Queen.
I mean, definitely I think she's the best leader. Definitely over Scott for sure. And just like has such an interesting like storyline, and
born leader, queen.
Yes. Exactly.
Goddess.
So, and I think as I've been reading through the series with like Justin and John, I've just been really like just loving her more, and just seeing like there's just so many empowering women in X-Men.
There are. And you can tell like he loves women.
Mhm.
Yeah, I
Well,
mean,
not Batwoman.
so yeah, of course I had to show this one, which is like they did a whole bunch of like covers with like for the Hellfire Gala, and she just looks fabulous. So yeah,
and I
that
love all
is
those
all
magazine style variants.
yeah, that's so fun. Yeah, but
Yeah.
that is my last one.
Awesome.
Cyclops
Well,
sucks.
Wow.
Cyclops sucks.
I will say that that's not what I was expecting you to show. Snot.
It's not at all.
Oh, Supergirl, I get it.
SK, take it
Oh,
away.
Lord.
Yeah, so I had to call a quick audible. I wanted to show a little bit of what people weren't. Like I didn't want to.
Oh, this is
double
getting
or triple up.
intense. I'm freaking
Yeah.
out. What's it gonna
So
show?
I went with Madame Xanadu.
Ooh.
Issue
Kaluta.
1. Yeah.
Oh,
Very
gosh, I love his art.
underutilized
That's cool.
hero in the DC realm. One
Agreed.
of my favorites. So I
Agreed.
like it. I'd like to see her on the big screen. This next one, it's not a first appearance, but it's first appearance of them as a hero. And that would be Jessica Cruz,
Mm.
Green Lantern. So this is the first episode or first issue of Jessica Cruz as a Lantern, Green Lantern. I
Jessica
believe-
Drew is Spider Woman.
Love.
Jessica Jones is
lot of
another. Yeah, a lot of Jessicas. This one I debated just because technically, when we're talking about Women's History Month, I'm trying to think of women and not children. But I guess it doesn't really matter. But I went with Stargirl.
Mm.
She'll be a woman soon.
She will.
I don't know.
Um,
Feels like she would be, but I don't know.
Not necessarily my favorite iteration of this character. I preferred when they were a vampire. Batwoman.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
I was like, is this going to be Jubilee?
great.
Um, and last but not least, I did see someone with this signature, but not this book. But this book did appear not long ago on the Fanboys, so I went with Poison Ivy.
Oh, yeah.
Of course.
There you go.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What number is that one? I heard that's a great run.
This is issue 1, signed by G. Willow Wilson.
Oh, that's
Is she
awesome.
still writing for it?
No.
Hmm.
I think this ended. I forget what issue it
Poison
ended
Ivy is
on,
still
but-
going on.
It's still going.
This
Yeah.
particular run is going?
I
Yeah.
don't know.
Oh,
I
wow.
believe it is that run because they're up to like 46, 47.
Yeah, they're up in the
something like that.
40s.
Because it was supposed
Oh.
to be a 12. No, it was supposed to be a 6-issue limited.
It was, but
then
it was
got
so
extended
good.
to like a 12, and then just became ongoing.
And then just said,
Wow.
screw it.
Wilson,
yeah.
We'll
does
stop
the
making it
thing
when people
like
stop buying it.
Yep,
Yeah,
pretty
for
much.
sure.
G. Willow Wilson.
Yeah.
That was my quick 5.
Nice.
Like I said, I tried to grab some heroes and people that weren't being represented. So,
Sure.
fun fact: Madame Xanadu checks a couple of boxes. Not only is she, a woman, and they don't have a whole lot of, representation, but she also is Romani.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
And there are only across DC and Marvel, there are only 6 heroes from
Wow.
that ethnicity, so to speak.
Aren't Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch?
And Nightcrawler.
I thought he was
But
German.
I thought in the movie he's German, but I was like,
Wagner.
how could you tell?
Mhm.
He's blue.
Well, all of the blue teleporters I know, German.
I would have been like, if anything, he's part Smurf.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, some good picks. And I'll wrap up my final 5 here. Originally, this character, her last name was Girl, and then she became a woman, and that's how we know her now. And I love her, regardless if she's Hawkgirl or Hawkwoman. Shira Hall.
She's a
is
bad
character.
bee.
Yeah, she's a character that I like a lot, and that's a pretty kick-ass cover of her. So.
Love that.
I didn't mind the way that they, I know very little, and she didn't have many scenes, but I did enjoy the way she was depicted. And I watched, I think it was Suicide Squad or Harley Quinn or I don't know, something.
Sure.
Mark told me to watch it. There were a couple issues or a couple of movies he told me to watch that were in like the James Gunn Peacemaker lineage,
Mhm.
and she was also in Superman, right?
She was, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the Sierra Hall version, but a different version.
Mhm.
Okay.
So, but yeah, she was in there. So, and yes, she did betray the Justice League in Justice League, the animated series, which was, no one saw that coming.
She made
Well, that's really cold-blooded.
Yeah, but it was made for a good story.
I was going to say, it keeps it interesting.
One that I'm surprised my silver hair Bronze Age babe did not mention,
Oh.
and I had this pulled ahead of time,
What'd she miss?
What'd I do?
Huntress.
Oh,
Because I know she likes Huntress, and
It's
I
in
love
my-
Huntress.
it's in my pile, and I didn't.
In the reserves.
Yeah, it was shoot.
Hey, Brother John.
Honorable
Didn't make the
mention.
cut.
Honorable mention. Yeah.
But I mean, when you have, in this incarnation, I mean, this is Batman and Catwoman's daughter. That's going to be a kick-ass character. I don't care what. It's just destined to be a kick-ass character, and she is.
We need to do that on the retro.
Yes, we
review,
do.
If you haven't done. it
Do you
already.
No,
guys
we
know
do.
Cliff's comics?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we know Cliff. He's been on the show.
So when we got to meet up at Heroes Con, I gave him a copy. I gave him that book for like.
Did you? That's cool.
Yeah.
That's a great book.
I was
too.
like,
It's a
good
good
book.
book.
This is Cliff material. I don't need this. You love DC more than me.
And we might as well give a shout out since she's way in the back, but Saturn Girl from the Legion of Superheroes is way in the back. So
Hey, Saturn girl,
yeah, how's it going?
Yeah, how come we're not talking about Saturn Girl?
missing
There's
you.
no space representation of women.
So
There's a lot of bias still, and not in women's stuff, right?
particularly in
Interplanetary
space.
representation.
In the
Exactly.
space is the worst. They're so
Oh,
chauvinistic in space.
it's
Mhm.
yeah, down with the patriarchy in space. It's-
Yeah, because they just
The
make you wear
space
like these
hierarchy?
little outfits and stuff.
who is Huntress's best friend then? Well, it's Power Girl.
Ah.
Yeah.
Did you ever read the Power Girl issue I sent you from the 80s? I don't know if it's any good or not.
I did. I liked it.
Did you?
Yeah, yeah. I remember when the Power Girl came out originally in the 70s.
In
right?
the All-Star.
Yeah, and I remember not buying it because I'm a dummy, and if I had, I would be
You know,
more
I actually
financially stable. But
I won a copy of that recently.
you won
Nice.
it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I won a copy because I won a Jeopardy, and that was the
Okay.
prize for.
Well, that's a good prize.
Yeah, seriously.
It was Nerd Jeopardy.
So I thought when I pulled this next character, I thought, no one going to show this character. And this character is getting their second representation on our stream tonight. But I love her so much. But I did pick a different issue.
The Mighty Isis.
Mighty Isis, her origin issue. So I have
So
to rep
that's
my
different
girl.
than her first appearance, which I considered showing that book, but I guess it's in the Shazam book, right?
Do you have
It
the
is.
whole
Her
run
first
of
appearance
this?
is in Shazam.
Okay.
And then she spun off because, she had her own TV show as
Right.
well, the part of the Shazam Isis Hour. And they did like 8 issues of this comic book, which are really good, especially the later issues. And then it just, the DC implosion happened and it kind of...
It just disappeared.
Well, you
Went
know
to the
what? I don't
wayside.
support terrorist organizations.
I agree with
What I
that.
did there?
Thank goodness she's the mighty Isis.
Yeah, because it could have been a real mix-up there.
Yes.
And we don't
Yeah, a
want-
name that did not age well, for
No.
sure.
No, no.
And so my last book to wrap this up, I thought, and then I thought, you know what? Women's History Month, some women are naughty and some of them are bad. So let's represent my favorite version of the cheetah, Debbie
Yes!
Domain, which is the niece of the original cheetah, Priscilla Rich, Wonder Woman 275, and those might remember, I own the original artwork to this cover.
Are you serious?
That
He
is
does.
Yeah, he
Oh.
got it in a.
Serious?
Oh, you got it. Yes, nice.
There's another cheetah issue I want to show you in that run. You probably know what I'm going to pull. It's like 230 something.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. What's this one?
Yes, 230. That's Priscilla. Let me make you big for a second. That's Priscilla Rich. And then that's their niece, Debbie Domain. So
Hey, that's passing the torch. That's what you
Yeah.
call family business right there.
that's right.
Keep it in the family.
Yes, and Jackson, you do need that. So I want to throw a question out into the chat, and while the chat is answering it, I want to throw a different question out to our panel. Okay. So, what is Olivia saying? Oh, very much so,
Always.
Olivia. 274 and 275 introduces Debbie as the cheetah.
274.
So,
Oh, look, and this one's got the all-new Huntress or something, right?
yes, and I'll tell you something else on the original artwork. That's not on there. That's a stat paste on.
Oh,
Lies.
no
So-
kidding.
Lies! No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. So here is my question for the chat. And while you guys are answering in the chat, I'm going to ask the panel a different question, okay? Chat, start throwing out some female characters that we did not mention tonight. You don't have to give us reasons why, just throw out some names of some female characters that we didn't mention tonight so we can acknowledge some other super ladies. While you're doing that, chat, to the panel, my question is, who are some of your favorite, or who is your favorite villainess in comic books? So I'm going to go with the cheetah, Debbie Domain, that I just showed. Anyone want to throw out an answer?
You know, it's for me, I'm more drawn to the characters, the women characters that show up and then disappear. You know what I mean? I love Feora.
Mm-hmm.
There's also a character in a Superman action comic books that we should do on a future Fanboys for unknown characters that make a great appearance and then they just disappear. She's I'm not even going to tell you what. Anyway, it's little inconsequential characters that I'm usually drawn to, and so I don't know that I have a favorite villain.
Okay, all right. Anyone else have a favorite, or?
I would say, go ahead, John.
Well, I'll say for Wolverine specifically, Lady Deathstrike.
Okay,
Love her.
that's cool.
I'll come with some other Tony wanted to say so.
Okay.
I was gonna say it'd be a toss-up between. I really like Circe as a villain. I've always been drawn to DC Magic, but I can't rule out Amanda Waller.
You're right.
Not really a bad person. Just her intentions are great. Her execution is awful. Yeah, really bad executions. But yeah, 70 Starfire. You're right. That's good.
Yeah, I'm gonna go through some of the chat responses. Candice, did you have anyone that you wanted to add?
I know that's like a tough one. I was trying to think of ones that are not like talked about as much. I mean, in X-Men, I've been enjoying any of the issues that have Selene in it, just because she's
Selene.
like just different kind. Like again, she gives like I think it's witchy vampire, like energy vampire vibes, and I don't know. I just like anytime I've tried to I pick those issues when we have to do them for X-Men, but yeah, it's just like a different type of villain that's not very as common, like compared to like Emma or like someone like that. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, like for X-Men, another one that I thought was always very like toxic and like could be very malicious through the mind games was Mystique.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
of course,
we
yeah.
have to
She was
mention
like
Mystique.
dangerous.
Yeah,
And she's messed some people up.
yeah, she has.
I was trying to think there was one more. It was Enchantress. I like Enchantress.
yeah.
Yes, yeah. So here's some of the super ladies that the chat mentioned that we will give some props to. Jessie Quick, Liberty Bell, Crystal from the Inhumans, the original Red Tornado, Black Orchid, Phantom Lady, Jade and Fury, Cassie Sandmark, Fire Ice, Ginny Hex, Terra, and Jinx, Rima. That's a great show.
Reamer. I've got those. I love those.
The 70s Starfire, Omen. Then for a villain, Madame Mask. Yep. Oh, Giganta. She's a whole lot of woman. Yeah.
Madame Mask is an Iron Man.
Patsy Walker. Before and after she was Hellcat.
The cat.
Yeah. Oh,
Well,
we might as well mention
Patsy
Tigra.
Walker was Hellcat, and then there was a Greer.
Greer Nelson was the cat who became
was the
Tigra.
cat. Yeah.
Yeah. Steel, Natasha Irons, and Cyclone Maxine Hunko.
what's that chick? Nightshade. Nightshade.
Yeah.
She was
So
great.
those are some great characters that we haven't mentioned. And
Jeez.
I mean, we need to throw in there too, Sue Storm. I mean, she was Marvel's first lady, but she
How we forget Sue
was.
Storm, yeah.
It's just so plain to me.
She was.
I know you're right.
Couple more questions and we will wrap this up. And I'm kind of looking for more rapid fire answers here on this.
Mhm.
Throw out some names of some past and present female creators that you've enjoyed that have worked in the comic book industry. We've mentioned Jenny Frison, Amanda Connor. There's another great one. Throw out some names of Jeanette Kahn. She was president of DC Comics.
Becky Cloonan.
Becky Cloonan.
Chrissy
Yeah.
Zulo.
Yeah,
Art.
Zulo.
I
Yeah,
love
she
her.
just did those variants.
Jordi Belair.
Yep.
Jim Bartel.
Oh yeah, that's who signed my book. Yeah, that's who signed.
Karen Berger.
Yasmin Utri.
Karen Berger.
Gail Kane.
We can't forget Ramona Fradon.
Big
Mona
fan.
Frayden, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and Gail Simone, who took now. I did bring this out. Do you know why this is a famous book for
Marie
women
Severin.
in comics? It's
That's
the,
not the refrigerator issue.
it is. It's the women in refrigerator issue where
What?
he finds his girlfriend killed and in a refrigerator, and so Gail Simone was like had enough of that. Thank you very much, and she started a list. Here she is in the refrigerator, right there. So she started a list apparently, and on like women characters in comic books who get treated very, very badly. So I have a special place in my heart for Gail Simone for pointing that out, and I think she approaches female characters really from a point of strength,
Yes.
and so tip of my hat to Gail Simone forever. So
Yes. Both Bobby and Caroline St. Louis Simonson, of course, Marie Severin, Trina Robbins, Erica Schultz. So
Danny
many amazing
Danny
women.
Strips.
Danny Strips.
Danny
so
Strips.
Joelle
I mean, so-
Jones.
Joelle Jones.
Joella Jones, yeah.
Yeah.
Joella Jones. I always forget about
Jen
that.
Bartel.
Yeah. Nicola Scott. Love her.
Yeah.
So and
Zoo is an excellent artist.
Wendy Pinney. Yeah.
Peach McKay. Is that who's her name?
Peach
Momoko.
Momoko.
Peach
Yeah.
Momoko, yeah.
Peach
Yeah.
Momoko, yeah.
Marie Wolf. Yeah.
Maria
So
Wolf
Oh yeah,
does.
Maria.
some amazing women. And I mean, that's just the tip of the iceberg that have been involved in comic books that have brought us happiness. So shout out to those ladies. Let's throw out some names of some great.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Let's
Eve Ewing for Ironheart.
Okay. Let's throw out the names real quick of some, although there's not a ton of them, but there are some out here. Let's represent some of our female YouTube comic book community members that aren't on the panel tonight. I
Everybody
mean,
here.
I was just gonna say, aren't we it?
Yeah.
Melanin and Manga,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
which is Sheena and Inja.
Yep. Absolutely.
And I love
Our
that.
previous guest we had on not long ago, whose name escapes me for some reason. You put me on the spot.
Girls don't have names.
Mars. You're talking
Mars.
about Mars.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
but
love
she
Mars.
goes by. I'm trying to think of her
That
YouTube
comic
channel.
girl.
That comic girl.
Yeah,
That comic girl.
Tessa is a nerd.
Tessa. Yeah, absolutely.
Carrie. She's I forget her name, but her name's Carrie, and she does comic stuff too.
K-pop junkie.
Mhm.
Does she do YouTube stuff? Yeah, she does YouTube stuff.
So
Who's the woman who does Casually Comics, where she does reviews of comic books? She's hysterical. I don't know if she's in our kind of neck of the woods, but she has a huge following and takes a very caustically funny look at comic book stories.
Life with
looking
two
at her.
YouTubers. Sharon. Let's throw her name in that.
Yep.
Yes,
Mix.
yeah.
So, yeah.
there's also let me see. Her name is Danica XCX. but like, let me, she's on YouTube and she does amazing like X-Men and comic breakdowns. Danica XC and oh, she's called Comic Book Girl 19. So I'm gonna share her. She has 473,000 subscribers.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
the
almost
first-
as many as Tony.
I was going to say, you're making Tony feel small now.
She does a Dune book club. She's a nerd through and through, and I love her because we basically have a lot of overlap.
The first one I ever found before I even joined the community was Nerdburger. I don't know if anyone knows her, but she does a lot of, besides comics, like she does a lot of like toys and retro toys and movies and things like that. Yeah, she was one I found. She's from Australia. Like
Comic Girl, she stepped away.
Of course, my girl. But,
yeah, they're around.
Yeah, they're around, but they need to be shouted out as well.
Absolutely.
You know? So, and then in closing tonight's Fanboys Live, we're going to go around and we're going to talk about if we have any appearances coming up or anything on our channels coming up. And I have a question for each one of you. It's the same question for each one of you. And the question is going to be, what female character would you like to have more of in your collection or learn more about to add into your collection? So I'll let you guys think about that, and I'll go first since I had a minute to think about the question. So on my channel currently, the back issue of the week is spotlighting the Hulk. And then my comic book editions video includes some AOKs from Old Wolf 65 and my friend Andre. That's currently on my channel. I start a Women's History Month back issue of the week, entire month of those, tomorrow morning, with an all-female issue of DC Comics that has a Neil Adams cover.
Oh!
So be looking for that tomorrow morning. And then an amazing AOK unboxing from Mr. Gretzky 9966 drops Tuesday afternoon. To answer the question, which character would I like to have more of or learn more about for a female character? I have two. Black Orchid. I really would like to learn a lot about Black Orchid and get her first 3 appearances into my collection from Adventure Comics. And I'm also very interested in the 1970s Starfire, who had her own title as well. So those are 2 female characters that I would like to learn more about and put into my comic book collecting in the future.
Sounds good.
So up next, Candis, if I go to you, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, Candis.
So as far as anything coming up for me, nothing really. I'll just be hanging out in the chat as always on my X-Men. But thank you for having me, as always. I would say, actually, the last time I was here on Fanboys Live, I read an Amethyst issue. So I actually want to.
Right.
I think I finally I think I completed the run, the small like miniseries run. So I would like to keep reading those because I didn't end up reading it since, but I enjoyed it. So definitely her. Good. Still need to complete my Dazzler run, and so probably her. There's so many, but yeah, those would probably be the 2. Yeah.
Awesome. Very cool. Caroline, aka Lady Fantastic.
All right. It's weird, but I want to see the first one. I want to see more Madam Slay. She's in Jungle Action, and she's pretty hardcore. And she don't play. Madam Slay don't play. And then I had another one that was, I think it. Oh gosh, I had one other and I forgot about it. So maybe you can come back to me.
We can't. Do you have anything that you want to promote? Any appearances or any channel content?
I don't know. I don't have
That's okay.
I know that I know nothing.
I know she's on Fanboys right now.
Right. And she's doing really well.
I'd like to promote that. Oh, Sheena the She-Devil. Shanna the She-Devil.
Shanna the
She-Devil.
Oh, yes.
Shanna the She-Devil.
Yeah, man. Get those first books.
I want some more Shanna in my life. Sorry, yeah.
Nice. Very nice. Silver hair, Bronze Age babe, my dear friend.
Well, I'm getting while we were talking, Snot Girl. So
Okay.
the trade paperback of Snot Girl, Volume 1, is coming to me within days.
Yes, let me know what you think.
I
Yeah.
will.
Have you ever heard of Ghost World?
No. She says, writing it down. Okay.
It'll be in it's like a graphic novel, but they
Okay.
made a movie after it too.
All right.
Cool.
It may be a little more. It might be different than Snot Girl, but it's about odd girls that don't quite fit in that it's coming of age.
These are my people. So
So that's why I think you might, yeah.
Well, speaking of coming of age, coming up on my channel, this is my birthday week. I turn. I should have brought it so I could show you my my Medicare card. So I turned 65 on Friday, and so on Friday. Thank you very much. On Friday,
Look it.
Thank you.
I would have said 50.
Oh, I woo. I'm going to drop a video on Friday of my birthday book. So I've been collecting books that were on the stands in the month of March in 1961. And I add an added degree of difficulty because I wanted them with date stamps. So they have stamps of when they were on the newsstand. So that's coming Friday.
Yeah.
I actually have one coming tomorrow morning or midnight tonight. I've also gotten into trading cards, and in fact, I'm going to show
ones?
up. Well, a bunch, but I
DC.
just got this one art piece by Jason Montoya, and he also did a hold please. I also got a Lois Lane one.
Yeah, because that's like Granny Goodness, isn't it?
This is Granny Goodness.
Yeah,
and this is Lois Lane.
Yeah.
So and Tony, I think if your daughter will work small, I would love a couple cards from her.
She would love to do it.
I am totally serious. I'm into cards. So anyway,
I got her first appearance of art, so I'm gonna get CGC involved.
Absolutely,
big deal.
Pay off my mortgage.
Yep.
Big deal.
Yeah. So I have some DC trading cards from the 1990s, and so tomorrow you'll see a video that I've entitled "Who Are You?" So I pulled all the women characters that I know nothing about, and I go through them and ask the audience, "Who are these people?"
These are the ones with the silver lined, right?
Yes,
I know exactly what you're talking about.
So I was like, the art is really cool, and I don't know any of them because I think they all showed up at around the 90s.
I may or may not have an obsessive Marvel trading card collection.
Problem, yeah. I've gotten into DC, and I've also like Warner Brothers, and I know Candis was talking before. I got it's like his little fur patch thing. So
that is so cool.
I love trading cards.
No, I mean, come on. And I'm also scratching a long-time popular culture itch that I've had of Star Wars. And so I'm collecting a lot of Star Wars cards.
Okay.
And so I'm having a ball. And so yeah, that's what's coming up on the channel. Oh, perfect.
Yeah, Women's Month.
There you go.
Shout out to Nichelle Nichols
Absolutely.
as Nyota Uhuru.
Mm-hmm.
Uhura.
Olivia has a question for you, Sarah.
Do you have a landline? I don't. I have a collection of all Lois Lane cards because I'm a Lois Lane stalker. So,
if you can be a Lois Lane fan, can you be a Lana Lang fan at the same time?
It would be really tough.
It's
right?
hard. It's difficult. I want to like her, but I really kind of don't.
Plotting against her.
Yeah, exactly. It's like
I don't want that.
Oh, look at that! Look at that!
God.
I look forward to it. Thank you, Jackson. I've got tape. I can put it back together.
Make some dioramas.
Exactly. Free art pieces. So,
Mr. Signature King, you are up, my friend.
Yeah. In terms of what's coming up on the channel, there's so much I want to do. I just don't know how I'm going to execute it. So I've been sending some books out for some signings that I will never be able to attend. And they're coming back, slowly coming back. So I want to show those off. I just don't know how I want to do that yet. So, but we already did a book show. So
Yep.
I can't show you anymore because I
How
showed
about
them off
answering the
today.
question?
What was the question again?
Oh my gosh.
I'm just
The
kidding.
question was, what female
I'm
character?
just teasing.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say Zatanna, but she's already getting a lot more attention than she has the last 5 years. But a character that I think deserves
No,
a
character
little bit
you
more.
want more in your to learn
Right,
more
right,
about.
right.
Yeah.
I would say Darla Dudley.
Okay.
From
Her
the Shazam
YouTube.
family. Darla Dudley, yep. There you go.
Okay.
There you go. We always need more Shazam family.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, Tony, do you want any Shazam trading cards? I have some doubles.
Send them my way.
See, I can't help, like, ever since I heard
I'm going to.
since I heard Dusty Brick Brown talk, because he's a big Shazam fan, but he calls him Shazam. Love Shazam. But you know, just he's because he's being a little irreverent. Have I showed you? I love this Jeff Spokes Wonder Woman.
Oh yeah, that's
Ooh,
so
yeah.
beautiful.
That is a nice one.
Yeah.
Look upon my Wonder Womans and covet. No, it's
Yeah.
really pretty, isn't it? Tom King Wonder Woman, by the way, is also very, very good. Highly recommend.
And just one last thing on Tom King writing women. He also wrote an independent book called Love Everlasting. And it is so good. It's about a woman named Joan Peterson who keeps waking up in different romance stories.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And how it just blows up her brain. It's great. And they're
Do you
going to
know
make
his
a movie out of
background?
it.
Yeah. Do you know his background?
Mm-mm.
So he, out of college, interned at DC. And then after that, went into the CIA for a while. And so after he left the CIA, he started writing comics because that's what he really loved. So he went back. Yeah. It's a really weird trajectory, and I'm here for it.
That's cool.
Perfect.
It's wild, but
If you would like to celebrate Women's History Month with us as well, you can share a cover with us on Instagram. Make sure to use the hashtag FanboysLive in the Retro Review. There are links to Candis Barbosa's YouTube channel and Lady Fantastic's YouTube channel as well. Please subscribe them up. Subscribe everyone that's in the chat. We have had an amazing chat tonight. I know it's been a longer show, but it has been so much fun. And to Candice, to Caroline, and to Sarah, happy Women's History Month to you.
Thank you.
Thank you for all
Yay.
being part of our show tonight. You're some of my favorite people, so it's great to have you on tonight. To you that watched, thank you so much as well for watching on the Rewind and making it to the end. This has been the greatest DC Comics show on YouTube. It's been Fanboys Live in the Retro Review. We will see you next week. Bye.